Hey guys, welcome back to my how-to series. So today's topic is how to live in the moment. Guys, today is an amazing day as I now hold the key for your life in terms of a happier life, in terms of living life happier, in terms of being happier, in terms of living in the moment, in terms of everything that you need to succeed. This moment will help get you there. So what you need to do is realize to release tension. I need you to go and just release all your tension right now. So just release all the tension, okay? And make sure that your blood flow is just nice and steady as the pool water is. And you are not tensing up. I need you to never tense up in life. And as you're tensing up, I need you to realize something. That no matter what happens, accept what is happening. How? Accept it with your feelings. So you may experience in terms of lack. You may have some lack in terms of sex life. Maybe you're fat. Maybe you're lacking confidence. Maybe something's never working out. Maybe you have mental health issues. Maybe you have confidence issues. Maybe you cannot get that woman. Maybe somebody else has taken your woman, or whatever it is in terms of relationships. Whatever problem you have, I need you to just realize what the problem is, and then I need you to let go of the tension, because that's the key to living in the moment. Now, living in the moment is a happy feeling. You need to be happy in the moment. You need to be a person who is far happier than the rest of your peers, and in terms of success, more successful than the rest. Now, why do I say that? As living in the moment is going to grab you everything. It's going to help you in terms of your life. It's going to help you in terms of public speaking, in terms of leadership, in terms of traveling the world, having money, in terms of discipline. It's going to help you to solidify your life in a better way. Now, as I give this beautiful seminar right here in front of myself and in front of the world, I make sure to just release my tension and to accept what I say in the moment. And how do I accept it? I release my tension and I accept what is. Now, keep your mind in terms of what is. Now, no matter what, you may be walking throughout life and you need to realize that what is right now. If you cannot get a woman, never ask why, but guess what? Ask why, but just see that it's what is. You cannot do anything about it. And accept that. Accept that you cannot do anything about it. Now, you may have a problem with your 9-to-5 job. You're getting low pay. Accept it. How? Be in your feelings right now and just massage your shoulders. Massage your shoulders and just see with the heart, just with your feelings, just keep your mind on what is. It's just what is. So my feelings are saying, it's what is. It's what is. Now, guess what? I still have to do my first seminar in the world in terms of my life and who I am. But guess what? It's what is. Hey, I'm a millionaire in my heart. But do I have $1 million right now in my pocket? Guess what? Yes, I do. Guess what? It's invisible money, but it's here. Why? Because I believe it. I believe it. So no matter what, guys, no matter how much money you have, no matter how much health you have to realize the moment is right now. And you need to be able to live in this moment all the time. You need to be able to realize that this moment is everything. And those people who feel their way through life with their heart and accept what's going on around them. You may be so jealous of somebody. You have to accept it. You have to say, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, when you're jealous, just say, I accept it because it's what it is. And then all of a sudden, you will never be jealous because you've accepted it now. When you ask why, in terms of why does that person have more success, turn to your feelings. Just go and release tension and just say, it's what it is. And that's going to help you to grow. Do you know why? Because forgiveness is this moment. Forgiveness is accepting. And now, when you accept what is, you are in the state of allowing. You are now in the state of presence and forgiveness. And forgiveness and accepting the moment and accepting what is around you, that hey, that guy has a beautiful that guy has a beautiful woman. Hey, guess what? Look at me. I accept it. I accept what is. How do I do it? I do it with my feelings. I accept what is. I move on, I grow now. But if you are doing alcohol and drugs while you are doing this, then you have to realize that you have issues. You have to realize it now. You have to forgive yourself that you have those issues, that you need a drug to live your life. And what you do is you say, hey, I have temptations to do drugs, I accept it. And guess what? You never make the move to go. If you're a gambler, you say to yourself, hey, I have a temptation right now to go and gamble. And you accept it. You just talk to yourself. You talk to yourself in the mirror and you say, hey, I see that in your face you have to gamble $500. But guess what? I accept what is. I accept it right now. What is my strategy to overcome it? You have to actually look at yourself in the mirror and actually ask yourself, now, where is the mirror? Use your iPhone camera. Use your Samsung camera. Use your phone camera as your mirror and talk to yourself in the mirror. Your mirror is everywhere you go. Now, somebody may have taken your wife. Accept it. Forgive and surrender. Do you understand? Surrendering into this moment. Now, when I say accept what is, I mean accept it with your feelings. Be in your feelings about it and never be like this, because those people are stressed out. Those people who have too much tension in their arms and are so like that, those people are full of resentment, full of hate, and full of victim mentality, full of negativity. So what you need to be doing on a regular basis is some Tai Chi. Do some Tai Chi. And Tai Chi is just a nice calming energy. All you're doing is just relaxing and you're enjoying your night, you're enjoying your day, and you're enjoying your beautiful moment. And you can be in the park and you can be listening to music, or you can dance around like a boxer and accept what is. Oh yeah, that guy's got a beautiful girlfriend but he's getting laid. I accept it. I accept that guy's getting laid by a beautiful woman. I accept that guy's got the best looking woman in his life, even better than me. I accept that I'm never jealous of anybody. Now, in terms of comparing, never compare with other people, but that was just an example in terms of never to compare. Now, what I was meaning to say is, yes, that guy has a beautiful girlfriend. He's got the sexiest girlfriend. And no matter what, I just accept that he has that. Because in my life, I never did. But guess what? Yes, I did. You understand? Yes, I did too. I had beautiful people in my life. Now, do I have a woman as more attractive in terms of what that person has? Now, no matter what, I'm never jealous of anybody. So I have to now realize, hey, quit talking about it and start accepting about what's happening now. Now, I'm just using this for example. This is right now how I really am. I never talk about jealousy and of that nature. But what you have to realize is jealousy is a part of life, and accept it. Now, when you find yourself jealous of somebody who may have a more beautiful girlfriend, in this case, just realize I'm not jealous. But no matter what, you have to accept it. You have to accept it, and you have to repeat I am statements. I am not jealous. I am not negative. I'm a positive person. I am happy. I forgive myself and everybody. And guess what? Then you move on. And then I love to use this term. I am rich or better. If I ever find myself jealous of anybody, I say I'm rich or better. I move on now. I am rich or better. That states whatever is better. I said in an I am statement or better, anything that is better now. That means I have already forgiven the person because I stated I am rich or better. If I said I am rich, then guess what? I am rich. But if I said I am rich or better, then I'm something better than rich. I've said something even more incredible. So Jack Canfield taught me that. Now, I use it on a daily basis. I am statements. I make sure no matter what now, these days, I write in my journal. I write in my journal and I let go of my tension. I let go of tension. Do you know why? Because doing this and holding on to tension keeps you in resentment. It keeps you thinking, and what you need to do is relax. You need to relax on a daily basis, and you need to let go on a daily basis. You need to be in a state of allowing. You need to be in a state of forgiveness and surrender. It's all the same. Surrendering, allowing is the same thing. Allowing is the same thing as being in the moment and forgiveness. Now, when you are in the moment, realize that this moment you need to surrender to it. Now, if you are denying something, you need to accept it. Now, it may be that the other person has a more beautiful girlfriend than you. It may be that the other guy is more successful than you. It may be that other woman is more successful than you or has a better life than you. You have to accept it. You know why? Because accepting it is going to allow you to achieve it. Do you understand? And now, how do you do it? I already taught you. Let go. And say, hey, with your feelings, I accept it. With your feelings, you never even have to say it. You just, I accept what is. You just say it with your feelings. I accept this moment. I'm accepting it inside of me. I never have to speak it out. But that is the law of allowing. And what the law of allowing allows you to do is to surrender in the moment, let go of the past, move on and grow. And as Grant Cardone says in real estate, it's appreciation. What does appreciation mean? Now in the real estate term, it means something that's going uphill, as Superman does. So when you're growing, you're only going uphill. So what you need to be doing on a daily basis is releasing tension every single day, relax, calm down every single day, calm down more and more. You need to be in a state of joy. You never have to rush in it. Now, if something's causing you to rush, accept it. If something's doing something to you, accept it. Never react. Never react. What you need to realize is you need to be more light-hearted. Those people who are like this, they're all resentful about it. Now, I'm not resentful, but what you need to realize is there are people out there who have too much tension in their legs, in their arms, in their body, and they're holding on to it. And they're drinking alcohol to suppress it. They're smoking cigarettes to suppress these tension that they are holding on to. Now, in order for you to process your emotions, the first thing you can do that's going to help you to do the law of allowing, or this, what I've just said, is to quit alcohol and drugs. That's going to help you to release tension. Okay? I've been 2 years sober now off the legal drugs. I've been 6 years sober, and off the illegal drugs. So, no matter what, my sobriety started 2 years ago, but I've been off the legal drugs for over 6 years now. Now, I plan to be sober all my life. How do I do that? I accept what comes. Have you ever heard that quote? There's a quote going around, accept what comes. Now, I used to teach the Gaya Mudra. And what does the Gaya Mudra do? And the Gaya Mudra is anything that happens in this moment, I'm accepting when I'm doing the Gaya Mudra. And now, since I'm doing the Gaya Mudra, I'm accepting everything that's going on. And what the Gaya Mudra allows you to do is to help you just relax. It's a nice state of meditation. It helps you to focus your mind, it balances your mind, and it helps you to just be yourself. Now you can use the Gaya Mudra all you love, and it's going to help you. But what you need to do is say, when I am doing the Gaya Mudra, I'm accepting. And now since I'm doing the Gaya Mudra, it's clearly obvious I'm accepting everything. I can do the same thing in my feelings. I'm accepting, and I'm stating it too. Yeah, there are people over there, they're all together. Here I am by myself, I accept it. Yeah, my dad has to give me more comfort, I accept it. Yeah, my dad has to love me more, I accept it. Yeah, my wife has to love me more, I accept it. So guess what, no matter what, you have to speak in terms of positivity, and you have to be a positive person. Now, to be more positive is to be more of a person who is living in the moment and is always surrendering to what you're doing. Now, when you become sober, you're going to grow, you're going to appreciate. You're going to appreciate and you're going uphill. Now, never overthink anything. Just remember, release tension and accept your thinking in the moment. Accept what's happening. Accept that people dislike you. Accept that you have haters. Accept it now. I accept it. I accept it. I never even have to say it. But what I do is, I just accept it. It may come into my mind, I accept my mind. I accept the thoughts that I have in my life, and I look to always put my thoughts to paper, and that's why I have a journal going around. So what I do on a daily basis is I write in my journal all day long. Why? Because it's my business. I plan my life ahead. I see what to do here, what to do here, what to do here, what to do here, all day long. Name my 5 next goals. Blah, 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 blah. I see it on paper, it's all clear, and I sell it to people. Do you understand? Why? Because it's my journal. It's going to stand the test of time. It's going to be there always, and I may as well make some money based on the value I provide. Because people get to see my mindset, people get to emulate something bigger. Now, no matter what, I'm a bigger person than I was yesterday. In what term? I mean, I'm better than yesterday. And now, why am I better than yesterday? Because I choose to accept the moment. I choose to release tension. I use Tai Chi every day. I go in the pool and I accept everyone. I accept what's happening. I accept that people have to give me more money. And I never fall in lack. Why? Because I'm accepting. I'm accepting. And I never think about them. Why? Because I'm thinking about myself only. Now, when I think, all I'm doing is accepting my thinking. Now, how do I do that? I release tension and I say with my feelings, hey, anytime my mind gets a thought, just go with the feelings and just say, accept that thought, please. Because when I accept it, it may be a perverted thought, it may be something so disgusting, it may be something so negative and violent, it may be something so angry and it may be so negative. Honest, I've had those thoughts. And what I do is I accept it. Hey, they're not my thoughts are better. So no matter what I say is, then they were never my thoughts, because my thoughts originated from somebody else. As when you were growing up, you were conditioned by the world around you to think like other people around you do. So anytime that you find yourself talking about lack in terms of nots and don'ts and doesn't, just realize to accept those words and say, I'm better than not, I'm better than don't, and I'm better than lacking, and I'm better than if, and I'm better than but, and I'm better than doesn't, I'm better than couldn't, I'm better than wouldn't, I'm better than shouldn't, I'm better than the past. I accept what I said. It was for a teaching method, and no matter what, here I am again, unstoppable. Do you know why? Because I accepted what I said, I repeated it, I taught it. Yes, I was negative just then. Do you know why I was negative just then? Because I put knots in my words. And now, guess what? I am better than knots. Do you understand what I just said? Why? Because I just moved on. Do you understand? I just moved on. As I stated something that is lacking, and I accept it. I'm not lacking. I just repeated it again. So guess what? That gives me insurance. I'm not lacking. It gives me insurance again. Why? I stated those words, which are, I am not lacking. Now, I will never be lacking. I'm not lacking. There we go. Now I can move forward. So anything that you're worried about, just say, I am not that. So if you're worried that you're something negative, say, I'm not negative. And then that's going to actually help you to release tension. So what you need to do is realize to look younger, to feel athletic, to be living longer, to have a happier life, to have a joyful life, to be more confident, to be more courageous, to do more work, to be more in the feelings, to let your heart guide you. You need to be in your feelings and accept everything. Accept that the mind needs to go into the mind. Accept it. I accept it. And then guess what? Go into the mind, and guess what? Accept the mind too. Accept the mind with your mind. You understand? And you'll find what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're coming back to the feelings anyway. You understand? Now, no matter what, the best thing you can do in life is realize that when you're giving seminars, when you're in a public speaking event and you're teaching something like this, teach it in the way that you can. Teach it for yourself, because those people who can teach it can actually lead it. You need to be a leader. You need to be a person who is far greater than the world around you. And the best way to do it is just to accept the moment. Here I am at the casino in Cairns right now. I'm accepting it. I'm 27 years old and 9 months. I accept that I'll die. I accept that eventually I'll have to leave this world. I accept it now. Because guess what? I've already died. 1,000 deaths and more. You understand? I die to the past every single moment. I accept. So dying is nothing new to me. Do you understand? I've moved away from the old crowd. I died to the crowd I was with. Do you understand? I moved away from my dad. I started traveling the world in terms of Australia for 7 months now. And it's approaching 8 months on the 4th of March. Now it's the 29th of February 2020. Guess what? I died to my father. You understand? So no matter what, I never die. And that was just a negative statement I just said, as I was looking for the words I was looking for the words to say. But guess what? I already died to the past. Do you understand? My dad's no longer in my life. In terms of next to me, I never live with my dad. I call him and I see what he's doing, but he's never around me. Why? I moved on. I took a step forward. How? I let go of tension. Do you understand? I pushed myself to grow. How? I was reading. I was taking action. I was blocking people on Facebook. I was making sure to do more content. I was building confidence. I lost weight. I overcame schizophrenia. I overcame my drug issues. I overcame my mental health issues. It built my confidence. I went out the door. I went to rent a nice, beautiful room in Eastwood, in Sydney, Australia, next to Ryan. And I was there for 4 months, renting for $150 a week. And then guess what? 4th of July 2019, I sailed toward Melbourne. I said I'll be in Melbourne 4 days. Guess what? I never returned. Why? I never went back. Why? Because I accepted. When you find yourself saying, why? Why not? Why not? I seen a woman and a guy kissing, and nobody ever done this to me. But guess what? I accept it. You understand? And now, no matter what, that's a beautiful example right there. When somebody didn't do it to you, in terms of somebody never done it to you, accept it. Accept that never happened for your life. Accept it right now. Anything that you're missing in life, accept it, and you will gain it. So I said to the couple, I said, hey, kiss. They're like, why? I'm like, why not? Do you understand? Why asking why? Now, no matter what, ask why. But just realize it's a rhetorical question. You understand? A why is a rhetorical question for you to answer by yourself. So when I ask why, I never seek the other person to give me the answer. What I am seeking is for myself to self-realize the answer by myself. Because others and people can never teach you anything. Nobody can teach you anything. You see Tony Robbins, he actually has a documentary, now it's the 29th of February 2020. There's a documentary on Netflix at the moment. Now, this video may be going for the next 1,000 years, and Netflix may die. But guess what? No matter what happens, Tony Robbins, in his documentary, says, Tony Robbins, for the title, I'm not your guru. What does that mean? I can never teach you anything. I can give you ideas, and you have to apply them. Once you apply them, guess what? You taught yourself. I never taught you anything. What I did do is I led you toward a greater path. Now, what a leader does is makes sure that the crowd is gaining ideas. How? through living in the moment, release tension. When you see Tony Robbins, he goes, ah. You understand? What's he doing? He's releasing tension. Why? Imagine he was resentful. Ooh. He would never be doing this. Doing this is release tension, people. Release tension. Release and skyrocket up. You understand? So when you see Tony Robbins coming into a seminar, he will go electrifying. You actually see this beautiful electricity going around the room. And then he comes on the stage, this big man. He's a big man. And he stands up there, he's like, whoa, and when you hear him on the microphone, whoa. What's he doing? He's already shown you. He's releasing tension. He's he's laying out the tonality, the beautiful vocalities. Do you understand? He's releasing tension because he's on the stage now. He can never be resentful. He has to release, he has to let go, he has to go from it. So what you do is, when you're on stage and leading tens of thousands of people, because I will, and you'll see me. And guess what? I'll accept it right now. I accept that here I am now, and that I did suffer for 10 years and 7 months while other people were fucking and had better women and had more money and they were richer and they were more famous and they had the girls and they locked me out and they done all these shit to me. And they taught me the wrong way, they taught me the right way, they led me astray, they blamed me, they made excuses about me, they were complaining about me, they were punching me, kicking me, scratching me, teaming up on me, politics against me, being against me, talking shit about my family, talking shit about me, doing things to me, using me, making me drive them places, wasting my time, giving me alcohol so that I could kill myself, being bad influences on me, being poor people around me. And guess what? I accept it. I accept it. So that may be in your life right now. So that's an excellent example. How would I accept it? Let go of tension. Do this. Now this is Tai Chi. This is Tai Chi. You go in the park, you just do some this. Float like a butterfly. You understand? Sting like a bee, float like a butterfly. Now, I never sting, but that's just a saying that people have said. And no matter what, when I say a saying, I say in a better way. Float like a butterfly. Yeah, float. Float and be happy. And now, no matter what, the whole point of life is never be stuck on who you are, but move on. Move on and learn from it. Now guys, in this video, I can only take another 5 minutes max, as I have some videos inside my Samsung and it's only allowing me to do 41 minutes at the moment. My Samsung A20 Galaxy. It's more than enough. And guess what? I accept it. I accept other people have more than me. I accept that I can do this video for you at least. You understand? And in 1 year, I'll have more phones. I have a better phone. But Samsung for now, here I am. I have it. And guess what? Somebody may have stolen something from you. Please release your tension in daily life. You wake up in the morning, instead of resenting and shouting and being all angry in the morning, let go, please. Let go of your feelings. Let go. Let go of the person you are now. Do you understand? Let go, please. Surrender the person you are. Because once you surrender, you'll become a better person. Once you surrender, you find yourself falling apart in terms of you start shedding your ego, as Eckhart Tolle explains. He says once you start letting go, you die to the past each and every moment, you start to mature, you start to become more emotionally intelligent, you start to become more of a peak performer, you start to actually learn more, you start to grow more, and you start to do more, and you start to lead more, and you start to travel more, and you start to have multi-billions of dollars. Because here you are, just growing, people watching you, you accept it. Accept people watching you. Accept that woman loves you. Accept that she needs you. Accept that she needs to kiss you. Accept it. That's beautiful. Accept that your daughter needs to sit on your lap. And make her sit on your lap. Accept that maybe your daughter makes you horny. Accept it. Say you do get horny when your daughter sits on you and you get turned on by your daughter. Accept it, please. And never deny it. Never deny it. Grow from it. How do you grow? You grow from it by putting your daughter on your lap and always saying positive affirmations and saying, I accept you, I accept you, I love you, I love you, you're such a beautiful girl. You're such a beautiful girl. You understand? And once you accept it and accept it, you'll start getting less horny about your daughter. You may be perverted. Accept that you're perverted, please. You may be watching pornography. Accept it and never be ashamed about it. You understand? Never be ashamed about it, but just see there's a better way. Now, I was a person who watched pornography for 13 years. Now, people may laugh at me. People may crucify me and do everything to me. They may curse me, they may blame me, they may be, who are you to be a leader? You watch pornography for 13 years. Yeah, I watched pornography for 13 years. Understand? From the age of 13 to 27. 14 years. No matter what happens, guess what? I accept it. I moved on. I'm better now than I was. I've seen that no matter what Albert Einstein said, you can never repeat the same mistake twice. I learned from that now. It took me 14 years to move on. And guess what? I'm not perfect. I'm better than perfect. You understand? So no matter what, guys, just accept who people are right now, because that's the best kind of love that you can give them. And accept that somebody may waste your time, but when you accept it, you'll never waste your time. Choose it. When you accept something with your feelings, let go, accept it with your feelings, then that means you chose a situation. If you're stuck in a situation, accept the situation. Accept where you are, and you'll find a way to become better. Guys, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Please make sure, no matter what, to keep tuning in. I create this video and more videos every single day. I'm making sure to start my seminars now, go around the world, and far exceed Tony Robbins in terms of my training. Guys, I love you. Make sure no matter what that you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.